So Legendary Cyphers is, for all intents and purposes, it's a hip-hop jam session. Ciphering is an old tradition that comes from a lot of indigenous cultures of, we use the word building. You know what I mean? So it's individuals just getting together to exchange ideas, to exchange thoughts. So in a hip-hop context, it's MCs, poets, we have singers, beatboxers, live musicians who come together every Friday night here at Union Square Park for the most epic exchange of ideas and thoughts and creativity that I've ever witnessed. You know what I mean? It's raw, it's unscripted. It really has that park feel of like, anything can happen. And anything happens, anything will happen, and anything will continue to happen. Like, where in your life have you ever seen a 4-piece Brazilian jazz band, like, rocking with, like, MCs and a beatboxer, And it's raw and it's unfiltered, So that's the live event portion. In terms of the documentation, everything is properly filmed, you know what I mean? And then so there's, like, the Legendary Cyphers exist in the physical space, but also in the digital space. So in the digital space, it's reflected as, like, the website and, the YouTube page where you can go and check out all the videos. We edit them and throw them up out there. So that's what it is tangibly. What it is on a higher level, and none of us ever really envisioned this, Legendary Cyphers is a community. We have MCs that have been rocking with us for 3 seasons now. And when I say seasons, we go from the first week of May to the last week of November. We've had MCs that have been with us since the beginning. So it's become like this sense of community where it's like artists are collaborating with each other. Younger MCs are like hungrily writing at home, like practicing their freestyles and getting ready for the next cypher. And for me, it fills a void in New York City. Like, I never had to look for a cypher when I was coming up. They just happens. You walked out of school and there was a cypher. You got home to your block and there was a cypher. Whereas now it doesn't really happen too much. When I couldn't get into hip-hop shows, like I wasn't old enough until I figured out you get a fake ID. I would go to hip-hop shows and just stand outside just to cypher with cats. And you don't necessarily see that too much anymore. So to be able to provide that space for that to continue to happen, it's amazing.